I mean, if they can block the president of America, they can block anybody.
His steps blocking whole country development.
You think you know your customer, but you don't.
But to provide good product or good product combination with price is the key.
Okay.
Hi, Jurgen.
Hi. How are
Like
you?
double in like Corona. Couldn't you represent your company, what you are doing, and yourself?
Okay, so my name is Jurgen. I'm the managing director of Technology Warehouse. We are a cloud hosting company based in Namibia, and we've been in business for the past 2 years, and we want to change the idea of hosting within the African continent by providing local hosting packages within Namibia.
As I saw on your like about us and your mission, like to be leading provider in
Yes.
Namibia.
Yes, that is correct.
So you are doing right steps, or maybe like believe being like number one provider, like hosting provider, internet provider, possibly in the future.
Yes, so at this stage, there's only 2 companies that are actually hosting within Namibia. There's not a lot of companies. So most of what's happening in Namibia is that people are providing hosting services from Google and Alibaba.
Okay.
And so with the whole COVID and everything, and even before that, we realized that if we do not provide the services, we've got the capability and the ability to provide hosting services on the African continent. We don't need to use the European providers.
Yeah, for me as well, because in some countries in Africa, many people host, usually 99% of hosting companies host in US.
Yes.
It was like in Namibia that mostly you host in Namibia. That is very nice.
Yes, that's what we want to promote. We want to promote that if you're a Namibian company, you will be able to host within the country.
Just about numbers, just so our audience understand what is Namibia. So Namibia, you can see on the map, we'll put a picture. It's really a very big, nice country, but you have about only 2.5–3 million people.
Yes, so Namibia is one of the least populated countries in the world. We've got only about 2.5 million people. We've got a very beautiful country, which is also very large.
Very clean and developed. So
Yes.
you really looks like American, like US. Really, your big roads, everything like very nice.
Yes. So
Internet penetration, I saw it's about 50–60%, but mostly it should be people who use phones, or it's like internet penetration. It's usually people who use internet at offices, at home, or it's usually mobiles.
So it's usually mobile, and then also at offices. So the mix of how they have access to the internet is quite diverse. At this stage is we're working towards 99% coverage of the country. We've got our main providers in the government has been trying to promote. They've got a program to promote this. Currently, we've got, just to make a quick example, our leading cell phone provider actually claims they have got 2.5 million subscribers, which is now, you can look at it differently and say, no, maybe some people have two subscriptions.
But it's the coverage is quite high. Yeah.
Yes. So the coverage is quite high. When it comes to internet pricing, we are of the least expected expensive. Internet costs less here than it does, say, for instance, in South Africa.
And you see, like internet cost, like if you convert to American dollars, like $3–5 per month. Yeah, the average hosting price per month.
Yes,
it's about. And the domains quantity, it's very tiny in your country, because your registry, we will talk about registry, but the quantity of domains in the country is about 3–5,000, something like that. Yes.
Yes. So basically, we've got a top country domain called .na, which unfortunately is not owned by the country or as a collective, but is actually in
Private hands.
Control of private hands. The pricing for domains is quite expensive when measured to with the cost for .com domains or
it's about $100 or something like that, yes, for
Yes.
.na.
Yes.
You also have .com.na, it's cost about $50.
Yes.
So can you imagine, like, for
But
developing
it's in
country,
US dollars.
yeah, $100 to
Yes.
buy an
You know, even in that's what we realized with this whole COVID pandemic,
Yeah.
is that in to be able to have your company out there without having the need for somebody to physically come to your shop, you know, that is quite important. And I think our online presence is becoming more and more important. So like we discussed yesterday on Tuesday, getting a domain for free, if it's possible to, if we do even
or just have a cheap.
Yes.
Because customer has a choice. He can use like Facebook, that's very popular,
Yes.
Instagram, of course for email, Gmail, and now he comes to hosting. Let's get please $100 American dollars for domain, then for hosting, and then somewhere I need to build a website. So in that case, if you provide customers like a really very affordable domain, hosting and website builder for free, and all of this package costs like $30 or $50, possibly they can think about between Facebook, Instagram and the website.
Yes.
Because he gets website builder, he gets hosting and domain, if everything together. But if he needs to buy hosting, then separately expensive domain, and then somewhere to build a website, so his choice go to Instagram.
Yes.
So
No. But you see we also do Instagram and Facebook, but we must always remember that you don't actually have control,
yes,
because at the end of the day, you just using a service from Instagram.
yes.
So if you do anything wrong, they can kick you off.
Yeah, well, by the way, we have several times situations when our accounts were blocked.
Yes.
It's just we come and there are no accounts.
Yes.
Just they disappeared.
I mean, if they can block the president of America, they can block anybody.
Yeah, so this is politic, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, and yes, if they can block president, it means they can block anyone without any discussions.
Yes. And that is what we want to try and promote. We want people to realize that, yes, even though it is the channels that are most prevalent now and most people use, is it the best? Because your content is not yours. In actual fact, you're posting content for somebody else. I don't have a problem with Facebook, and I'm not trying to fight them.
By the way, I was in like Silicon Valley many times, and maybe I was in one conference maybe 5 years ago. So like direct Google Words, it was maybe 7 years ago. Like, if you not pay for the service, you are the service. Like, if you not pay for the product, you are the product.
Yes.
So if you're on Google, on Facebook, and you do not pay, like on Instagram, and you don't pay for the product, so you are the product. They sell you to somebody.
Yes.
So like, okay. And what about support? Do people require 24/7, or working hours? It's enough for local customers.
So at this current juncture, we're looking at 24-hour support. It is not available as yet, but we're moving forward to provide that within the next year. At this moment, we've got 7 to normal business hours, to 8 to 5 support, where you can reach us via our website or via our online portals.
And also about quality or price, what do you think customers will choose? Like when they have like a smaller package, cheaper, or a bigger package that it's a little bit faster, better? Customers always like, and when they choose between providers, they always provide like quality, or they choose for the best price?
So what we've realized is that initially they go for price. And then as soon as they realize the functionality and how it actually influences that business, then they change to quality.
Okay, so firstly price and then quality.
Yes.
And about payment gateways, as I know in your country is very bad situation with payment gateways. If customers would like to pay you online, it's very complicated for them, yes?
Yes, unfortunately that is also one of our biggest challenges that we face, that we've only got, I think, 3 the registered payment gateways. So unfortunately, their pricing or their commission structures are very
High.
expensive, and that is due to the fact that the banks control the inter clearing of funds between the banks, and then that, you know, like even PayPal, it sounds very strange that is there still a country in the world that doesn't have PayPal?
So they make transfers or pay in cash, yes?
Yes.
So it's like, so also like, because it's small numbers,
Yes.
there are no ability to come like good providers and
Yes,
and maybe some country regulation as well.
Yes, but what has happened and the changes that have been coming through now is that they're changing our payment systems over now, that if you do electronic fund transfers,
Yes.
it's now real time.
Ah, okay.
So from middle of this year, it will actually be real time from any bank within Namibia to another bank. It will be a real time.
Ah, okay.
So we're looking more at not doing card transactions and rather doing more electronic fund transfers.
Very, very nice.
Yes.
And about languages, so probably people speak here English, a little bit German, yeah, or like.
So Namibia has got
just support going on everything in English, or
the official language of the country is English.
Okay.
So everybody, our support and our websites are usually within English, within their English-based part.
And as you know, you're very friendly with South Africa, yeah, like brother and sister, yeah. So your culture is very similar, and
yes. So Namibia used to be run. It was a protectorate of South Africa. So there's a long history coming, and our currencies are also pegged to the South African rand. So it's a one-on-one.
And when I travel, I just thinking Botswana, coming with a plane or cross from Namibia, just still thinking about that. And about website builders, for example, as you use our software, just you provide it to customers. Did you get many like feedbacks or many questions from customers about website builder, or they just come start using it?
So yes, what we've realized is that we've got a lot of interaction from customers. They don't actually know we're busy currently driving a promotional program whereby we actually educate them how to use the product, because coming from a history where people, they actually, like you said, they will buy the hosting and then go and find somebody that can build them the website. So to educate them where that they can use the Site.pro and then actually create their own website, that is what we're currently busy with. But from the feedback we've received so far is that it's going very well.
Yes, and about mobile usage. So, do you think like people when they creating websites, they mostly use mobile phones, or they doing it like nearby computer?
So what we've realized is that most clients use their PCs or notebooks.
Yeah, as we see, they create with computers and use with all possible things.
But yes, when it comes to social channels and that, it's always more mobile based.
And about the product, we have cloud version and on premises. Yes. So you would recommend on premises because like Namibia is like closed countries and the speed inside the country is very good.
Yes.
So for you on premises is much better. Yes.
It's much better.
And also compared to other countries, sometimes countries closing the internet borders, like Russia sometimes did, like China, like Ukraine. So having on-premises product is also much safer for you as well.
Yes.
And when GDPR, or we don't have GDPR, but any data privacy laws, when they come in your country, maybe 5-10 years, you will also do not have problems because everything is in your pocket. So you don't store data in America, like.
Yes, they're currently busy with our electronic law to regulate electronic media.
Okay.
So we are busy with that. It's been they've been busy with that for the past 5 to 10 years already. We don't know when it will be completed, but yes, there is a drive towards having data sovereignty in protecting our data, especially from the governments.
It's like in Iran, when there's some problems with America starts, so all American software in Iran start having big problems, and who hosts in Iran. Or for example in Belarus, when they have a revolution inside the country,
Yes.
the country blocks the internet. And all customers unable to come to see products that are outside country. Only local products can work.
Yes.
So they have this situation about half in a year, when they every Saturday and Sunday drop internet. Totally. So but it could be several hours, sometimes whole day, because a lot of demonstrations and people talking between each other.
Yes.
So they block all internet outside the country because it's like telegrams, all these things blocked, and that services are inside countries, people still can use it.
Yes.
So it's like when you have on premises and inside the country, it's very safe for you, like for the long future. Okay, and maybe you can share like your biggest fail if you had, for example, you did something, put a lot of efforts, but it doesn't work. So maybe other hosting providers can learn from your fail if you have some.
So yeah, the biggest fail we have is that you think you know your customer, but you don't.
Okay.
That is always because you create a product, because you are very sure that it will work and it will sell, and that's what they need. And then afterwards you realize that is not what the customer wants.
We also have one problem maybe with vloggers. So we have unique technology, website import. And once one blogger start writing about us, like videos, other bloggers start doing this as well.
Okay.
Like a lot of traffic comes to us. And then we try to talk to vloggers, pay them to advertise the technology. But we understood that it's much more efficient to invest in technology or invest in good content than paying bloggers doing the same things. So as we see, like vloggers need good content. So if you advertise something, like then later invest in something else, like so vloggers also have some news to advertise. Like they need like something special. But if you have one message and invest in this message, invest, no purpose. You're just spending money, but So like my opinion, like if it starts, you can like, if good wind, just use it at maximum. But when it's good wind, you can also, but you will not help to the wind. So and also you will spend a lot of energy putting with the wind, but you just need to organize somehow. And what we really understood that to provide a good pre-release, very complicated. But to provide good product or good product combination with price is the key. Like as we see, like Tesla or Apple, they don't advertise shit a lot. They doing something very nice, and then advertisement comes by themselves. But for example, I listen the Musk interview about Tesla. They do not advertise in the internet, as example. They provide a product that advertises himself. So the idea is that also we will like now focus on it. So if somebody find our unique feature, start advertising it by themselves, it means that we need to focus on exactly on that features, but not on guys who talking about that. Okay, like, and maybe you can also share your best campaigns that maybe work for you very well. It could be like 1 year ago, 2 years ago, that really you tried and it was very nice.
So unfortunately, because of we only being in existence for a year or two, we haven't had a lot of campaigns, and then with last year the 2020 pandemic, it just changed our whole way of doing business. But for going forward, what we're gonna push for this year is to allow all the businesses in Namibia to have an online presence and be able to have a website. And we want to achieve that by promoting
builder.
Site.pro is our web presence builder, so that anybody that's got a business can be online.
Okay. By the way, in your case, I would test all advertisement methods.
Yes.
I will ever try these guys, who working through offices and office something. For example, is right business centers. Just talk to every company, not you, but maybe salesperson. Yeah. For example, you try visiting them. I don't know exactly you, but you just see if it. In some countries, it still works. For example, you can just yellow pages and start calling everybody.
Yes.
It's stupid. It calls stupid, but you just calculate how much cost 1,000 calls. Provide them some special promo code and see if somebody registered after 1 month. Then you can write personal email to everybody, personal
Yes.
or automatic email. But I will try all channels. All channels you have, I will try all of them. Facebook, Instagram, of course. And for us, as example, Facebook, Instagram does not generate leads. It's only generate some knowledge, some people like us, they talk about us, but not buy from Facebook and not register from Facebook. But our partners, as example, they sell hosting through Instagram, and they are very lucky. Can you imagine?
Yes.
They said we get $15 lead from Instagram, and they're selling from Instagram hosting services, and they're lucky.
No, but yes. So this year it's all about selling. Mm-hmm. We've got the products. We just need to create the right channels and create the correct messaging to interact with the customer, to make them realize what we've got and what they need. And
okay.
It's just for my side. Thank you for visitors in Namibia, and hope you enjoy the rest of your trip and the country. We've had a lot of rain this year, so it's gonna be beautiful.
Thank you, and thank you for the talk, because now people in Japan, in China, in US will know what is Namibia. They will also see our beautiful picture. So
yes,
thank you.
After you see Filip's pictures, you will come and visit us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.